Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back for part 2 of this energy series that I'm putting up on my YouTube channel. GalArtic, for those that are new here today, welcome. My name is Kerry. I am the creator of GalArtic, and I am creating this energy series to bring awareness to our beautiful collective as to how energy works within your own energy fields and your own physicality. I can only speak about my journey, and I will only speak about my own journey. Therefore, please take what resonates and make it your own and leave the rest. Okay, right, part 2, here we go. So, if you haven't already watched part 1, we spoke about the energy field, how it's a 9-foot energy field around us, and how certain things can sit in our energy field and then start moving to the physicality. I did mention, however, that I would be speaking about protecting your energy, and we're going to get on to that subject today. But I want to speak a little bit more about this energy field and what can happen when you don't have a knowledge or an understanding as to how to protect your energy. Now, since I started protecting my energy, it has given me the ability to take my own power back, i.e., what I mean by what I say is when we're not aware of our own energy field, we're kind of giving a bit of our power away. We're letting people siphon certain energies from us, where we don't have this awareness that we're giving our energy into certain areas, and it can be people, it can be media, social media, it can be dramas, it can be toxicity, it can be negativity. We give our power away. And throughout my journey, and learning how to protect my own journey, my own energy even, and my own journey, and having this awareness of my own energies has brought me to a place of really knowing who I am. And this is one huge aspect of learning how to, one, get in tune with your energy, but also knowing how to protect your energy. And it's easy as, in what was taught to me, is brushing your teeth in the morning. It becomes a habit, and this habit can be so fulfilling in your life, the simplest things, right? And the reason why I'm creating this series is to bring simplicity, and not to make it complicated, and not to be so overwhelming. You know, we think about spirituality, like I mentioned in the first part 1, spirituality is just connecting into certain things, but there's an energy, there's always energy behind absolutely everything. There's energy behind intention, and intention, when we're on this energetic journey, is a huge part of this. Everything is intention. Intention holds a huge energy, a huge frequency, a huge vibration. So, as I explained, or as I asked in the last part 1, with regards to homework, and I asked beautiful souls to really start connecting into your own energy, connecting into yourself, this self, each and every day. Why am I feeling like this? What's my energy telling me today? Where am I feeling some energy in my physicality? Am I feeling it in my shoulder? Am I feeling it in my hip? Where's the energy? So, okay, where do I start? Okay, let's talk about the energy field and how we can give our energy away in certain things. So we have this 9-foot energy field, and emotions, grief, trauma can sit in that energy field, correct? But we can also take on other energies that maybe aren't our own. So, 9-foot energy field, how do we protect that? So let's just say for instance, your energy field is this beautiful, bright bubble around you, and it's not protected. And certain things, like a fight or hurting yourself, like stubbing your toe, having a fear, an anxiety or a worry, can create holes in your energy field. And there are certain energies within this world, whether you believe it or not. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there, is something else that I spoke about in part 1. There are certain energies, quite negative energies, that can hang around and can go, oh, there's a wee hole in that energetic field. I'm just gonna tap my way through it, just like a worm and an apple. The worm will eat its way into the core, and the core would be our physicality, correct? So if you have a hole in your energetic field, this energy can come in and start eating away through the many different layers that we have in our energy field, which I will discuss in another video. However, I do feel that this is an importance to first learn how to protect your own energy and how to take your power back. So this worm can creep in. Now, what I mean by worms, negative energies. Okay, so for those that maybe believe in spirit and spirituality in the spiritual realm, there is such a thing called lost souls. Now, lost souls, if you think of the Ghost Whisperer, put your hands up if you're a fan of the Ghost Whisperer. Lost souls need an energy to feed off to remain in this realm. And they see a beautiful shiny light, and they're like, I can feed off of that. So, like I mentioned, you have this energy field, and it can have many holes in the energy field. And certain things, i.e. a lost soul, can see that there's a hole in your energy field and can tap its way through that hole and start hooking into the physicality. So what do I mean by hooking in? Now, I mentioned in the previous part 1 that we have energetic fields within our systems and bodies, the chakras, the meridians, there's many different channels. Again, that's a video for another day. And what this lost soul can do is, for instance, can hook into a chakra. So they'll just hook themselves in. And they start replenishing themselves with that energy. Now, lost souls, from my experience, okay, now there's going to be many different perspectives out there, and that's okay, because each perspective creates this beautiful masterpiece, as I also mentioned in part 1. They need to feed off of negativity, anger, fear, frustration, panic, to remain in this realm. So let me give you an example. So you wake up one morning, you're in a great mood, everything's good, then all of a sudden you get this urge to have an argument, or this anger comes over you. And it's an anger that can't be explained, or you feel like you get yourself really riled up about something. If somebody tells you a story and it's not yours and it's not your business, but for some reason you get really angry and outrighteous about it. Okay. Good possibility. I'm not saying that it's a definality that there's something hooked in that's feeding from that. Okay, it's enjoying that anger, it's enjoying seeing you angry, it's enjoying seeing you fearful, it's enjoying, seeing you lose your shit, quite frankly. So that's just one example. And these beings, these energetic beings, are are out with our field, look for that. Okay? And like I also said, if you interact with certain people, they can come into your field and siphon energy from you. So how do you take your power back? How do you protect yourself from that happening? Well, first of all, there needs to be a knowledge of your own energetic field and how that works for you. That's step one. Step two is knowing how to protect your energy field. And this is what I'm going to discuss today. And this is definitely a practice. That is definitely something that has completely changed my life. It has enabled me to take my power back. It's enabled me to have certain boundaries which never were in existence previous. So the beautiful Joanne Dunn from Extension Evolution, she showed me a way, and she has a beautiful workshop that could help you with this. Okay, so please do check her channel out. Okay, and what I learned from doing our beautiful Joanne Dunn's workshop is that there has to be an awareness. Okay, there has to be a responsibility, and taking responsibility for your own energies and how you look after that. It's not the case of you just do it now and then, because doing it now and then is pointless. There has to be a step up for thyself, that I'm going to do this every day, and I'm going to look after my energy, and I am going to take my power back. Okay? Now take your power back and energy. So what I did, and what many others that I know have done with regards to protecting their own energy, is connecting into my own energy, checking in it each and every day, even if it's a minute, to see how I'm feeling. Okay? So if you're ready and you're willing to listen, I'm going to ask you to sit quietly. And I'm going to ask you just to tune into your energy like I discussed in part 1. So if you've not watched part 1, please go back to part 1 and listen to what it is that I'm saying to help you start connecting into your own energy. Okay? So if you can tune into your energy field, okay, so just take a deep breath in, close your eyes, okay, get yourself comfortable, let your body relax, okay, no tension in your body, okay, start from the bottom of your feet, work yourself up if that's what is required, okay, just see and feel if there's any tension there. Okay, so there's a bit of tension in my back, okay. Okay, so just to check in and see if you're relaxed. Now set the intention to tune into your own energy field. Okay, so what am I feeling? So I'm feeling a little bit anxious myself today, but that's simply because I've gone through a bit of a purge, which I will speak about in another video. Okay, feeling a little bit off kilter, but that's okay. I'm aware, there's an awareness there. Okay. So I've tuned into my energy and I'm feeling how I'm aware. Okay, so how do I protect it? So what I'm going to ask everyone is to tune into your heart center, your heart chakra. Okay, bring your attention and your focus into your heart chakra. And you may start to see a disc or a light or a colour, mainly green. Some may see it as pink. You may see another colour, and that's okay. That's what works for you. Okay. Now, if you can tune into this heart chakra, okay, I'm going to ask you to set the intention to place a huge bubble. Now, it may sound daft, but it's not. I can guarantee you. Set the intention to place a huge protective bubble around your energy field. So you want to make it about 9 feet wide. And you want to make sure that it goes right underneath your feet. Okay. Now once you have that in place, You can see it. Think of Glenda from The Wizard of Oz in her beautiful bubble, but you're Glenda. Okay. So you've got that around your energy field. Okay, now tune back into your heart chakra and see that colour. And set the intention here, when you see this colour, for this beautiful colour, I set the intention to clear my energy fields of all dense and negative energies. And now begin to fill your beautiful bubble with this beautiful light from your heart chakra. Take deep breaths in. It doesn't matter how many, just take deep breaths in, and on each out breath, start filling your bubble with this beautiful light. There we go, beautiful. And again. Now you may see yourself in your bubble surrounded by this beautiful light, which is beautiful. Okay, now we're in our bubble and we've got our protection around us, and trust me, nothing can get into that. We now must ground that energy. Now, ground means make sure that whilst we're in our bubble, we don't float off and get all hypered and float away with non-reality as such, okay? So I want you to tune back in, okay, and this time bring your attention down to your base chakra. So your base chakra sits between, okay, just go with me here, sits between your pubic bone and your bumhole. So if you can imagine the center of that, your perineum, as it's called in medical terms, if you can focus on your perineum, okay, so just bring your awareness down to there, okay, and you want to see a rope, okay, just this beautiful rope. It can be golden, it can be like a rope, it can be wooden, whatever works with you, okay, and you just see this rope start to sprout and grow, okay, and getting longer and longer and longer, okay, beautiful. Now you want to set the intention to send this rope through the layers of the earth, okay, down, if you're in your bedroom, down through the roof, down through the living room floor, down into the layers, and just work through the mantle of earth, okay, into the core. Now everybody knows the mantle core, okay, it's like a big round lava ball, but this lava ball, we want to change it into a crystal, so it can be a crystal of your choice, okay, it can be a quartz crystal, an amethyst crystal, it can be any form of crystal, okay. So I want to see this rope go through all the layers, okay, and just keep going down until you see that beautiful crystal, and I would like you to wrap your rope around that crystal. Just see it wrapping around, clockwise preferably, okay, until you can hear it click. Okay, we're clicked, we're in. Okay, and now I would like you to say, I am protected, I am protected, I am protected, I am protected, 4 times, not 3, 4. I am clear, I am clear, I am clear, I am clear. I am grounded, I am grounded, I am grounded, I am grounded. And just tune back into your bubble. Beautiful. Now you may feel, if I tune back into my energy, what am I feeling? I feel a little bit more balanced, and a little bit more lighter, and a little bit more myself. Okay? So just tune into your own energy right now and ask yourself, how are you feeling? You feeling good? Okay. Now, this is a practice that I do on a daily basis. However, doing this practice has grown arms and legs, and that's beautiful because I do what works for me now, okay? But this is the very basics that I began with, and I've learned to grow from that, okay? Or I've remembered to grow from that. So stick with the basics. Now I will say, and our beautiful Joanne reiterates this as well, that do this for 21 days, because when we do something for 21 days, it becomes a habit, okay? Make the point of doing this, and then you'll start to see your life really change around you, okay? Now, part 3, I'm going to talk about what may happen when this happens. As you do this on a daily basis throughout the 21 days, what may happen in your reality, but all I'm going to ask is that you take your power back for just now, you understand your own energy, you know how to protect your own energy, and move forward with that. You can contact me on my email, galarticbykerrymarie@gmail.com. If you feel the need to do so, please do so, okay? I am on Facebook under GalArtic Art. I am on Instagram under GalArtic Art. Feel free to find me and to connect with me there, okay? If there's a day that you feel that you're a little bit resistant into doing this, this is something that I've started to do and put into my reality. If I'm feeling a little bit of procrastination or a little bit of resistance, I do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What I mean by 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is I count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and I do it, okay? Yes, sometimes I have to talk myself into doing it, but once I've talked myself into doing the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I just do it, okay? So if you're ever feeling, can't be bothered with this today, do it. If you wake up in the morning and your morning is really busy and you've forgotten to do it, do not panic. Make a point of setting the time to do that at some point, okay? Now, some days when I was doing this journey, I'd be so busy in the morning, seeing to the kids, the girls, my 2 girls, getting them to school, getting the housework done, doing errands, and I'd forget. But there was always an awareness there that I'd forgot. So what I used to do is work it around me. Some nights I would do it before I go to sleep. Now, you can't do this in the morning, you can't do this at night. You do this whenever you feel you need to, okay? Especially if you feel that you've had some negative energy that's came into your field and you're feeling a little bit off. Tune in, put that bubble around you, pour that beautiful light in to clear your energy and send your grounding cord into the core, okay? There is absolutely no harm in doing this. There's no right, there's no wrong. It's just doing, okay? And believing and trusting and surrendering and allowing flow into your life, into your energy field, okay? Now, I mentioned part 3. Part 3, I will talk about purging, okay? Because this was a huge part of my energetic journey, was purging. Some may call it the dark night of the soul, and that's okay. As well as certain types of beings that can hook in, okay? I'm going to feel into that. And if I don't feel that it's the time to talk about that, I won't. But I will talk about the purging side of things, okay? There will be a video next week with regards to that. I'm going to try and do these. No, I will. There's no I can or try. There's only I will do. So I will do a video next week talking about this. I trust that you've learned a little bit about today, about your energy and how to take your power back. And I look forward to connecting with you all next week. Until then, keep practicing. If you feel that you need to comment or, create a diary underneath in the comments within this video, please do so. Hold yourself responsible. Take accountability for your own energy. Take your power back. So if you feel like you need to do day 1, manage. Day 2, I managed. Create a journal, create a diary of your journey if you need to, okay? Write down how you're feeling all that day, how that worked for you. Just keep on top of it. Work it your own way, because again, like I said, there's no right or no wrong. It's the awareness of just protecting your energy is all that matters, and understanding your own energy and how to take that power back. Okay, and until next week, I will see you soon. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for trusting, and thank you for supporting. If this video resonates, please hit like, please subscribe, and if you feel the need to share, please share. Love you. Bye.